Welcome. Are you asleep? I can't tell. You got your mask on. I think he's sleeping. Yeah!
Alright, everyone, welcome back.
Hello. I'm Aaron.
Dragons. You're who?
I'm Aaron.
Who?
I am Aaron. I'll be Elor soon.
Very good.
And then you are...
Shane! I'm Thane. Shane playing Thane.
Yes.
Yes.
And I am Eric.
I never...
And I'm Rick, and I play everything else. Calvin is out with a family medical emergency, but he will return.
He will return.
Hopefully.
So, last time, we left Fartide Forest.
Yeah.
We have a new little companion named Resplendent, a
Indeed.
fairy.
I can never remember that.
And we avoided us being slaughtered by that golden ghost man. Even though I really thought I was going to fight him. We probably would have died.
You have ingredients.
Yes! 4 ingredients. We were only supposed to get 3. I think we got all 4.
We got a little bit of pay.
We got some pay, and I got $300 or 300 gold in unrefined rubies.
That's true.
We
Got some cash.
guarded you while you did that, if you don't remember.
Nothing happened while it was happening.
There was stuff looking at us.
If you guys can all get
You could have been
10
eaten.
gold.
Eaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also had discussions on slavery and free will and
Yeah.
all those kind of things.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, interesting stuff. All right, so you guys are back at the academy. Is there anything that you were doing before you turned in these ingredients?
Yes. Volcom allowed me to remove his mask and see what his face looked like, right? No, he's not here, but I think he said yes.
I take your silence as agreement.
Now that I recall, I imagine that we come back and we head
Yeah.
towards the turning in of the said ingredients.
I had the red flower.
We also need to talk about
I did have the red flower.
having our fairy, too.
Well, she's hidden right now, following us.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
So we just won't talk about that at all. Torque will not blurt that out in front of people. What about the fairy?
All right, so you are unchanged and unwashed as you head through the halls of the school.
Yep.
Somewhat bloodied. Shane's still nursing that pulled muscle.
Who?
Thane.
You may get it again, or
No, it's pretty good. He rubbed it out pretty good.
I don't feel like rubbing you.
All right, you enter.
I would have.
I know he would have.
Yes, you enter the white marble alchemy lab. Are immediately hit by a pungent odor, a mixture of smoke and sweaty dwarven feet.
Is that me?
Torque!
I told you I needed a bath.
You see Professor Sharp tutoring a tall student with black hair you recognize to be Mika, who you've met before.
Okay.
Mika!
Wait a minute.
He looks up and sees you enter. Mika, can you please clean up, and we'll try this again in a moment. And he sort of beckons to another corner of the room. As he goes, starts getting some supplies, and meets you over there.
No!
The supplies.
Everything is broken. Very good.
Woo! What is that smell?
The smell of learning.
Well, I must learn a lot because I also stink.
Indeed, I hope you have. Let's see what you have for me.
I imagine we hand over
Yep.
The stuff. Whatever.
Jar of piss.
Feathers.
Some feathers. This
some
swift rock mushroom.
stuff thingies.
Yeah, you guys.
And fairy tear.
So he goes one at a time.
Yep.
He starts with the troll urine, and he takes it in like an eyedropper. He puts it on some sort of cloth that changes colors when it gets into it. Terrible, terrible. This troll's been drinking far too much alcohol.
Yes. He would say not enough. We would say enough.
That does happen.
But it'll do just fine. I can synthesize it in a way that we can remove the excess alcohol.
Good.
Professor,
Yes.
if we were to just dip this jar into some water that the pee was in, like a river, would you be able to synthesize it there as well?
It would be a bit more difficult. Obviously, there wouldn't be nearly as much of it, but theoretically,
We still would have gotten the credit for it.
yes.
What?
But this is much higher marks.
Yes.
So we get extra credit.
Ooh.
All right, on to the next. Let's see. Yes, the owlbear feathers. He sort of picks them up, looks at them with a magnifying glass, sort of pats it, and dust comes off. Very matted, dirty, not fresh. A little unfortunate, but I think it will do.
Okay.
He looks at the mushrooms. Yes, perfect specimens. Perfect, absolutely wonderful. And then he goes to the vial of the eyedropper. A real shame. You had done so well up to now, but you have made the clear mistake of mistaking a pixie for a fairy.
What?
Oh. So this is a pixie.
Well, obviously, because fairies can't cry.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, we did. We got 3.
Well,
But wait a minute.
the troll called it a fairy.
Yeah. And she said she has never cried. And we had this really emotional, impactful. You hadn't been there. Call it a scene. And she cried for the first time, so.
I do believe it was a pixie, though.
Yeah, I don't think he's lying.
Yes, if only. Did you take sketches or anything of it?
Oh, well,
Nope.
Elor did draw us a few things.
When did you draw stuff?
Well, I drew the silver fox, and
Well, show me.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I can't remember if I did a picture of her.
I don't think so.
So I looked through. Elor shakes his head disapprovingly. I guess not. No.
Okay. Well, still a noble effort. Satisfactory, one would say.
What if you found out that that was a fairy? What would happen?
It'd be a scientific discovery of world renowned. It would completely change everything we think about fairies and a bit about what we think of the Feywild as well. Emotions don't work the same way there.
So we were never meant to get a fairy tier.
No, it was a test to see if you knew the difference between a pixie and a fairy.
What?
Okay.
Okay.
I'll never forget this.
Very close. A little under some of your fellow classmates, but fine either way. So, if that will be it, thank you very much. These will be put to good use.
So I guess the only thing that the other classmates would have done, which I thought we got back first, but the only thing that we would have done is gotten better feathers.
Perhaps less alcoholic urine.
Well, I think
It's
also
better.
maybe not having misunderstood the difference between a pixie and a fairy.
Well, either way, we wouldn't have come back with anything.
I know, but we got it wrong, though.
Yeah.
It was a trick question.
Well, maybe our teacher should have told us that so we could remember it on the test.
Can't you just test it? Can you test it?
He already did,
Yeah.
He looked at it.
right?
Yeah,
It's never been done. He's not making a mistake.
Okay.
sure. I can test it. It will take me some time.
Okay.
Why don't you come back later?
I will,
Very good.
personally.
And he goes back to tutoring Mika.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, Mika!
Elor looks
I wouldn't do that.
distraught. They didn't get perfect marks on this test.
Yeah.
Are you one of those guys?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, we didn't fail. In fact, looking around, I thought we did more than we were meant to. We help people, and that's why we're here, right? Think your villain's gonna come back after you saved them and be like, well, you got a C, though. They're saved or they're not. Right, Elor?
Suppose.
Yeah. And hey, Volcom here tried to sacrifice you to the troll as weasel food, so we avoided that too.
Yeah.
Right, Volcom?
However, as completing this assignment, you have leveled up to level 3,
Yee.
which we have taken care of off camera.
Yep.
Prior.
Do you wish to do any sort of celebrating afterwards? Do you just want to clean up, get some rest?
I kind of want to look around the school more and just explore and talk to people.
We might bathe first and not just come around like covered in
You don't
blood
speak for
and
me.
mud.
You don't speak for me.
Well, I'm
All right.
talking to you when you brought up this idea.
You're right. Let's bathe. You want to bathe together?
Yeah, we go to the shower.
Okay.
Okay. So you clean up first,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then Thane wants to go around the school.
Yeah.
Okay, so Thane, the first thing that you notice is through several walls around are flyers.
Mm-hmm.
The flyer says on it,
They're hunts. Are they hunts?
whoever is responsible from stealing words from the books in the library should turn themselves in. Until further notice, all patrons of the library will be tracked.
cracked. Stealing words.
Well, Alor, you think that could have been your buddy that was sneaking around? I look around, make sure no one's listening. I don't know if she can...
Hey, you have more friends?
Sometimes.
So I have a question for you guys. First of all, is it an impossibility to reveal you to our professor right now? What's your comfort level?
What are you?
You could really help us out.
I've always been called a fairy.
Okay. Would you be okay if we took you to our professor?
Is he nice?
Yes.
Is he a friend?
He's our professor, but he's a nice guy.
Soft-spoken.
I like having friends.
Okay.
More friends can only be better, right?
Okay, guys, do you agree?
I mean, you could said it was a trick.
You could have said what as a trick.
Well, I'm just saying, like, the whole, like, well, that was just a lesson to see if you know. It's like, well, yeah, but you didn't prepare us for that at all. We had to just happen to know the difference between a fairy and a pixie. Did that come up in, like, class?
Not that I recall.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know. I didn't really know they were different because when I watch Hook, they call her this pixie devil.
Well, they're different. You think he's telling the truth in that fairies, it's impossible for them to cry.
Yeah.
So if you got a tear from a creature that looks kind of like a fairy, it must have been from a pixie because the other alternative is an impossibility.
Yeah.
But what if, like, the moment was so great that she cried? That's what I believe.
Well,
So you're saying that she is, in fact, a fairy, and that we somehow managed to make a fairy cry.
Yeah, that's what I believe.
Despite all the evidence.
Yeah.
Well, the best evidence would be like, Professor, look at this. What is
Exactly. But
it? And if he's like, it's a pixie, then we're like, down.
I
Yeah,
would.
well, we're like fools.
If he says it's a fairy, we're like, ha!
Maybe we should go and, like, try to look up what the difference between a pixie and a fairy is and
You should
compare.
look it up on Google.
Yeah, I'll draw her.
Huh?
I'll draw her. I drew a fox. I'll draw
Well, she's always been called a fairy.
Resi.
I mean,
That doesn't make
That
her a
doesn't
fairy.
make her a fairy. What I'm saying is that if I had a cat that I called Dog, and then I drew the picture of the cat and then showed it to the professor, he would be like, that's not a dog, that's a cat.
Yeah.
but the cat, if it was intelligent, would probably know it's a cat.
Or it doesn't.
None of it's only ever been called a dog.
Yeah. And I don't want to just look like a complete fool when we go to him and say something like that, and he's like, no. And they're like, oh, okay, well, I believed it. I'd rather...
Okay,
Try to look it
let's
up.
Google it.
Would you mind if I drew a picture of you?
what's a picture?
It's like a
Let me
penis.
show you the silver fox. I pull out my paper and I show her. Look.
Oh, I love silver foxes. It's not moving. Is it dead?
No, it's a picture.
What?
I drew this
But
on paper
what?
with a pencil. Or whatever call. I don't know what we use.
So it's like a memory.
Yes.
Yes.
Like hold still.
Like a snapshot.
and I'll
of a
show
memory.
you. Maybe she'll hold still. I don't know how long she will. So I start sketching.
Oh, it doesn't hurt at all.
No, of course not. I try to do a quick sketch of in that show.
Okay.
Look. See?
Oh, it's like a reflection.
Yeah.
It's not moving though.
It won't move. It's not alive.
What?
It's not
You
alive.
should do it better.
I will try.
Okay.
I'll take this and I'll show Professor Shop.
Okay.
And we'll see what we get.
You enter the room again to a new and equally terrible smell.
Gosh.
She has gone wrong again
What's going
somehow.
on? A bath.
We just showered.
Like when you walk out of Subway, man.
Wait, are there showers here?
Ah,
Or is
no.
it baths? Probably baths, right?
They had a combo.
Yeah.
Probably.
That'll be enough for today, Mika. We'll start again tomorrow. Elora, yes. Hello.
Professor, I found one of my sketches that I was missing earlier. And I bring out, this is what we got to cry.
Well, this is it appears to be a fairy. I mean, you can see the shape of the wings here and the width of the hips. It's quite clear. But so you say you found this fairy in the forest.
Yes.
You had a conversation with it,
Yes.
and it produced a tear.
Yes.
Was it a single tear?
Yes.
This is the tear.
That what's in the vial came from the fairy.
Yeah. I mean, it was
From
a
the
stream.
from the eye.
From this.
Would you be able to map the location of where you found the fairy?
Perhaps it was along the river near a troll cave area.
What do you plan on doing?
Would you remember where it is?
Roughly.
Maybe your group could take me there.
Did you go through that fucking shit again?
What would you want to do?
What needs to be studied, obviously.
How would you study it?
Well, some simple blood work to start, I would think.
Okay.
Nothing
well,
harmful.
Well, because it's sentient.
Yeah. Well, we wouldn't be dissecting the poor thing.
Okay. We wouldn't want it to feel imprisoned or anything against its will.
Fairies are very difficult to catch, as you are probably aware.
Mm-hmm.
We might need to knock it out.
What if the fairy came along willingly, as long as we knew it wouldn't be hurt?
That would be the ideal situation.
Okay. And, it's important that, this fairy is, it's has free will and it can leave when it wants and stuff like that.
I'm not going to force anything on it.
Okay. Guys, come over here real quick.
This motherfucker's mind.
What? What's going on? How about we just introduce our friend?
Ask Resplendent again, just in case.
Do you think that she wants her blood taken? Because I don't. It was not a good experience last time.
Well,
let's
ask her.
But what if they use the same nurse?
Don't go in the fucking caves.
What? This isn't a cave.
Don't go in this cave.
I don't want to.
What are you doing there? Resplendent.
Don't.
Yes?
We're in the huddle. We're quiet.
Uh-huh.
Did you hear what the professor had said?
Uh-huh.
Are you okay with that?
I think so.
Okay.
Well,
But if you ever feel like you need anything, you can just always come find us.
Okay.
you understand what he needs from you?
Friendship?
Well, he is going to run some tests, and you can tell him to stop anytime you want.
And he thinks that you're really, really special.
Yeah.
Oh. That's nice.
All right.
He wanted to take some blood, which might hurt a little bit, but it's just a little. It's like a little pinch, like that, and then it's over. And
You pinched him?
I pinched. Yeah.
Pain? I don't think I've ever felt pain.
Oh, first time for everything.
It's like that tear.
Well, I guess I have a question to the DM. Do they not feel pain or?
They are capable of feeling pain.
Okay.
I mean, she just said she's never felt pain.
She lives out in the wild. She's never had any strife in her life.
Well, I mean, she never had emotion, so emotion would probably relate to like not a lot of strife pain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then she's invisible, playing tricks on people half the time. They never catch her, and she had some kind of giant monster like guarding her. So
Okay.
she's probably pretty safe. Guess we'll show right
Yeah,
over there.
Professor, we'd like to introduce you to our friend who's helped us out quite a bit. Resplendent.
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 Resi.
So now you gotta talk to yourself.
Oh, interesting. It is inadvisable to take any creatures from the forest.
Well, we were given permission.
We talked with
It's usually not allowed.
the groundskeeper.
Oh, and he allowed it?
Eventually,
He did?
Yes.
This is unprecedented. Very interesting.
Well, we're not your average students, Professor.
Well, this is very clearly a fairy. It's very nice to meet you. You have come here of your own free will. She agrees.
No, talk, Rick.
No, come over, sit over here, whenever you're there. Sit over there.
Well, if you wouldn't mind, if you could sit here, I can take a sample, and we can get started that way. She looks a little nervous, but she sits.
Maybe I can go there.
I will.
I let her hold my pinky. Okay.
Okay, she does.
We'll stay here with you.
He takes out
Hold my pinky, Rick.
a very small syringe.
It's so cold.
I'm
It's
going.
so cold.
I'm going to step away for
Feel his hands.
And
I thought you were going to fart whenever he pulled it.
he pricks her
Yeah.
in the arm
Okay.
and starts to take something. You feel her grip tight.
Okay.
Roll perception. Everyone.
Everyone?
Except the person who has their eyes closed because they can't watch.
Oh. Well, I don't know. Is Elor? I don't know. Elor's like,
Natural 20.
oh.
Okay,
I love these dice.
13.
nice. So your natural 20, you notice Mika was cleaning up her mess. She goes straight, and her eyes become cloudy. She picks up a syringe, or a scalpel, and she starts walking in your direction.
All right, I immediately tell the others, like, try not to disturb the professor or make the fairy nervous. But I kind of like nudge, like, guys, oh, Mika.
Okay.
Don't you know them pretty well?
Yeah, Mika. I believe I got the flower for her.
All right,
But I could give it to Sophia.
Let's try to cut her off as she's coming over because she's got a syringe and
Okay,
I don't like the look of that.
Yeah, I let
So,
go. Yeah.
me and Thane walk up beside each other towards her, and you say,
What do you think you're doing with that scalpel?
Roll initiative.
7.
5.
And really?
Did you tell me?
Yeah,
I wasn't looking.
I mentioned it to you guys.
He nudged, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna. 21.
What was yours?
7.
Yours?
5.
Is that with your plus?
Oh,
What's the plus?
damn.
You guys adding your plus, your modifier in the square in the very center top?
Oh yeah, I have been.
Oh,
0. So it's your 7.
mine's 7 as well.
All right. So Allure, you're first. So you see her. She's walking. Her path is blocked by you two. She tries to get around you. Do you shift positions, or how do you continue to block her?
Well, I see that she has a syringe.
Scalpel.
A scalpel,
Yes.
sorry. A scalpel. The eyes are cloudy. I go... I'm in school. I feel relatively safe except for this moment. So, as a precaution and the fact that I just turned
I rage.
3, I go fully torqued, which makes me impenetrable to physical damage. And I go in front of her and try to stop her.
Professor, I believe you've activated a defense mechanism. There's something going on with Mecca.
Mika!
You messed up, Resplendent.
He turns. Oh goodness, this is very interesting. Let's restrain her.
Can I just
Get her, boys!
give a command for her to stop?
Sure. Does she have to roll a will save?
Speak one more command to a creature you see with a range. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Or
She fails. Okay, so she stops.
Okay.
Alright,
Her eyes are still cloudy.
Take her scalpel.
Damn, I wasted
I
that command.
grab the scalpel by the blade, pull it out of her hand.
You do so.
And then we need to restrain her.
Did you see anything like this before?
There was a creature we fought that had these same eyes that was following the fairy around, but the fairy seemed to not understand why.
Oh, you couldn't have said this first.
Perhaps it slipped our minds.
Do we need to beat the crap out of her?
How did you deal with the creature?
We beat the crap
Well-
out of it.
We killed it,
By accident.
and then I healed it with a good berry and revived it back. So it was very hurt, and it
Well,
hopefully survived.
That's going to be a problem. Let's try this first. He injects Mika with something. She goes unconscious.
That's probably a better option.
She wakes up, and her eyes are hurt again.
We were trying to knock the one thing unconscious
Yeah.
before too, but instead we just
Yeah, I remember that.
Because it was killing us.
yeah.
It was killing our troll.
It wasn't killing me.
It was killing the
like
troll.
Poison stung the
Yeah,
troll.
yeah.
Wow, this is yes, Resplendent. You are very interesting. Fairies do not normally have. As he looks, she's not there.
Resplendent.
She doesn't answer.
I'm still rage. So I'm maybe shaking a little bit.
Well, it's possible she was frightened away by the violence.
Most likely. She did not prefer fighting. She did like tricks and fun and games.
As most fairies do, but most fairies are not capable of any sort of
Mind
control effects.
Can I detect magic?
Sure.
For the duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area. It bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate any barrier, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, and blah, blah, blah.
There's no magical creature here. You do see a bunch of the ingredients glowing in some of the potions, but
Okay.
you don't see any.
Nothing in the room.
Because she left.
So she left the room.
Fuck!
We said that if she got scared, she could come find us. But if we are where she was scared, maybe I just need to, while you guys are talking, I'll go out and just kind of do a general look around.
Rick, damn it. It's a pissed off.
I think
It's
it's
gonna be like Yuffie. When you fuck up and you can't get over the whole game.
yes. I think it's best that we locate and make sure she doesn't do anything like this in
Yeah.
the campus.
And get a
So
GPS
I don't
tracker.
know what would be best, if we should try to restrain her.
I don't think she
or-
means any harm.
You should
I
just,
don't think so either.
We just
but
don't
she's
want
still
her to
dangerous.
feel that she's in danger.
So if we find her, just try to keep her in a particular place, and
Alright.
maybe we'll go in pairs,
okay.
and we'll send the others to find the others if we locate her. Something
All right.
such as. Okay, let's go.
All right. Oh, Professor, before we leave, since it was a fairy, do we get higher marks?
Let's deal with this first.
All right. All right. What
It'd be
groups do we
crazy
go
if I
in?
was right, though.
We should have Shane and I in separate ones because I think we have more like
Magical stuff.
arcane and nature-y abilities that we might be able to sense
Mhm.
easier than. I don't know if you do. I don't think you do.
Nope.
I don't know who I'm going with. I go with. Where's Volcom sleeping?
I mean, he could go with you.
Do we have him with us?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
I'll go with Torque.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Is Professor? What was Professor? Was he searching too? Was he staying, or what was he doing?
He is going to go to get the assistance of one of the other professors.
The alchemy guy.
No, the resident witch.
Damn it!
Oh, go to the cave.
She's good in scrying magic, so she might be able to locate this creature.
Okay.
Me and Shane start kind of like circling around different areas, looking. I guess. What are you doing?
I'm trying to imagine where she would go, but then again,
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to
go-
imagine what this place looks like.
I want to just see if I can see anything.
Elor is gonna check our room first. I imagine if we went and bathed and went and changed, we would have went to our room, maybe talked about where we were and what we were doing before coming back to the professor and stuff. So
Okay.
maybe in hopes that she went that way.
All right, you head there. The professor leaves. You guys are thinking of where you should start.
The Corey.
Mika wakes up and is like, "Oh, what's going on?"
Okay, well, to make a really long story short, we have a fairy friend that has accompanied us, and we made her cry even though it was an impossibility. We brought her here to get tested, and when the professor drew blood from her, you became possessed with this entity bent on killing us for causing her harm. But you are not possessed anymore.
Excuse me?
That's a terrible explanation. And you said there's a fairy now, which I don't know if we said that at all. I don't think we should have.
Well, I mean, she was possessed and violated. Don't you think she's right to know?
Well, no. I should have asked her what she remembers.
So a fairy who was your friend
Yes.
possessed me to kill you.
It's not her fault.
We're
It's
trying to
something,
find-
it's something that is happening. Just like all of us, we have effects and powers that are changing us in the way that we interact with people, and this is just her challenge.
She could do this again?
Maybe you want to help us try to find her.
Yes.
I mean, if she gets the thing, we can just bring her back to Sharp, and we know that we're close.
Yeah.
All right,
She
so
can do Explode?
Perhaps maybe ask if she remembers anything or saw anything through her cloudy eyes or anything, or
Did you see anything through your cloudy eyes, or see anything as you were unconscious?
I heard voices that I couldn't understand. I felt a darkness, a presence.
All right, let's go try to find her.
Okay, so roll perception, everyone.
2 for me. 19 for Shane.
19.
What's your perception modifier?
9.
Oh, so I have a 20 actually, Rick.
Okay,
I have a passive 13. That helps.
so Thane, you are going through rooms quickly.
Okay.
You are not finding her yet.
Okay.
Eventually, you run into Professor Sharp
Okay.
and the witch, and they ask if you found her yet.
I haven't found her yet, no.
You go into the dorm room and hear soft sobbing.
Welcome.
Probably welcome, yeah, most likely. Razzie, are you here?
Yes.
Are you okay?
No.
What's wrong? You disappeared.
I can't have friends.
Why not?
It's too dangerous.
No, it's not dangerous. We just need to understand what's going on. And I'm sure we can figure it out. We have some of the best minds here at this school.
I just want to have friends.
Will you have us?
We're your friend.
Are you still my friends?
Of course we are.
Yelling.
I tried to hurt you, didn't I?
No, you did. That was Mecca, and I don't really. She smells. It's not really my favorite person anyway. Mika. That's Mika that did it.
From the other tower. Did you find her?
Thane and Torque are running around looking for you as well. We were worried.
I don't know what to do. I'm not sure I have to stay here.
Where should you go?
I don't know.
Professor Sharp did not know about the abilities you had. Perhaps we can discuss with him and find a solution to allow you to have friends and not be so worried.
Will he hurt me again?
I believe he got enough the last time that we shouldn't have to do that again. But he's also now aware of this ability, and we can try to help you.
Are you sure?
I believe we can trust Professor Sharp.
Can you trust me?
I have no reason not to so far.
Okay.
Should we go find Professor Sharp? I don't want to just be like, all right, come here, like hold her or anything like that. Can we go find Professor Sharp now?
If we have to.
If you would prefer, you could wait here with Volcom. You could wait here with me, and I'll send Volcom to go get the professor.
Okay. All right.
Volcom just...
All right. You meet up, and you're all back in the door.
Resi, there you are. We were all worried.
Glad you're back.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I don't
worry.
understand.
Don't worry about it. We know that you can be scared. Just make sure next time you let us know where you are. We don't want your friends to be worried, right?
Yeah, then we were scared.
But you were in danger because of me. I thought if I left, maybe it would come with me.
We handled it just like the last time, remember?
You got some brave friends now.
Sharp takes you all outside. She can leave one of you in or Volcom or something to watch her.
Volcom probably.
But has a discussion. Well, I think the creature's innocent. It is dangerous. I think it might need to be confined until we can determine exactly what's going on.
Confined how?
Rendered unconscious?
I think that we could keep her safe.
Yeah, I think we could.
Maybe if we
Unconscious
can,
is a
like,
little-
like,
yeah.
I mean,
not around people.
Oh, we always.
yeah,
Yeah.
she can play with us, have fun,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just not be in danger.
Well, yeah. I mean, we got a responsibility because we gave her our word. You know, we took her out of her natural state.
I don't want
Place.
to knock her out and put her in a job.
No, I would not want that done to me at all.
Yeah.
Okay, I think it's. Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Not an option. Break. No.
No, I mean,
Professor, could we take responsibility for her?
could we be her caretaker?
She's been here since we got back, and the only issue was when she was actually having pain. If we watch her and take care of her while we figure out what is the cause.
Roll persuasion.
13 with a +3. 16.
13. It's a plus nothing.
16 for me.
I am not very charismatic.
16.
Okay. Not only yourselves, but another student has been put in danger.
Technically, wouldn't that have been your fault?
I could only make a greater mistake in letting it go. We'll try this. Each of you take this. He hands it's like a small packet of dust.
Okay.
If things get out of hand, hit her with this. She'll fall asleep. And then we can, if the worst should happen, we can do that and then restrain her.
Do you have any more of the potion or medicine you use to help out Mika that we could have on hand just in case?
Just heroin.
I can give you each a syringe of it.
It's alright.
You want me to hold yours?
Sure, you have two.
I'm impenetrable sometimes. 2 syringes. Even Alvar hates needles.
After that traumatic experience a few back, yeah.
But I would expect at least one of you to bring her once a day to my lab for some questioning, some non-invasive tests.
Seems reasonable.
Very reasonable.
I think we can do that. Let's do that.
Let me know of anything that changes in her personality, behavior. Understood?
Elora will draw pictures.
Yes, I will sketch more. So we'll go back in and tell Resplendent. Resplendent, you'll be staying with us like you've been. If we have any more issues, we'll help you with them. But the professor would like to have more questions with you every day to try to figure out what's going on and how we can help.
Okay.
Also, remember that the people here are good people, and they can all be friends. And maybe we should go and apologize to Mika. That would be the nice thing to do, right?
Apologize?
Yeah. Do you feel bad that you affected her so? We should go tell her that you feel bad. Maybe she'll forgive you.
Okay. That sounds good.
She can be a friend.
And I'll just have the syringe behind my back, just in case.
So we can go find Mika.
Yep.
You find her?
Yep.
Okay.
Mika, this is our fairy friend, Resplendent. Resplendent, do you like that name?
What?
I was going to say, do we want to start calling her, like, Resi or...
I do call her Resi.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't ask if she liked it or not, though.
Resi or
That's
Resplendent?
not how a lot of nicknames are.
Yeah.
Given.
Yeah, but ones that might, like, start possessing people and killing everybody. You might want...
Resi's fine.
Okay. All right. Resi, this is Mika. Mika, this is our fairy friend, Resi. Talk to yourself.
Yes, I believe we've met before. So is this thing under control now?
Well, Resi is her, and she had something she wanted to say.
Yeah.
Resi?
Yes, I feel bad about what happened before. I only want to have friends, and it was an accident. I don't understand how it happens.
We believe her, like many people that come to the school, are trying to learn their powers and their abilities, and she doesn't quite have control of all of hers yet.
Well, I can certainly understand not understanding oneself. But it's obviously very dangerous what she can do. Are there
We've discussed
tendencies?
with Professor Sharp, and there should be no more issues.
Then I will leave it at that for now. But I will be keeping a close eye. So you got back from Fartide Forest, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, very interesting. Yes, we were sent into the magnetic mines ourselves. It was perilous, to say the least.
What all happened there?
Gravity doesn't seem to follow the normal rules, and the creatures in there have adapted, and we had not. It was quite the adventure.
How much pee did you get?
I imagine they were after other things, Torque.
We were gathering minerals.
Minerals.
Yeah. You said pea, like the...
Oh, we
The
got
vegetable?
a frothy load of pee.
The vegetable.
We all had different ingredients that we were after.
Huh.
One
Wonder
of-
why we got stuck with the pee.
And you...
Sharp is a little blunt sometimes.
you made this acquaintance on your excursion?
Yep.
Yes, our friend Resi, yeah. We met her in the forest.
She needed help. We were there to help.
Yes, I don't imagine there's much anything in the mines that
It's helpful.
was friendly.
We actually befriended a troll in there as well.
Very
I
nice.
forget his name. What's his name? Did we get his name?
Onk or something like that.
Balu!
Baruch!
Baloo, that was it, yeah.
Onk. Yeah, I was trying to remember what it was. I thought if I said a sound, I might remember.
Yes, Baloo.
Balu, far away, a single tear, because you didn't remember his name. Ah, yes, interesting. Well, so you've just gotten back. You must not know about the next set of assignments. Apparently we're getting paired up.
Paired up.
Yes, each one from our group with one from your group.
Do we know the pairs yet?
Yes.
I was going straight at it.
Torque?
Yes.
Yes, you'll be paired up with Sophia, or Sophie, I guess, depending on the day. You'll be with Chirp.
Chirp. All right.
Your not very talkative friend here will be with Harrison. And I'll
Harrison
be with you, it
Jones.
seems like.
What's
Okay.
what's Harrison's last name?
Harrison Silver Soul.
I wanted Harrison Jones.
Now, Torque remembers what Sophie or Sophia looked like, and that was...
So, she has...
She's the white and red hair one, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Chirp. Does Chirp speak common?
Yeah.
All right, good.
No, just derp. All right. Any idea what the new assignment's going to be?
No. No, we're going to be going into an illusion. And we'll be paired up.
An illusion.
That's not for a couple of days, though.
Gotcha.
All right. Well, I guess back to the class grind.
I feel like we skipped way too many meals.
We had good berries.
Right, Rezzy?
What? Remember the reptile creature we ate with the troll?
It was seasoned pretty well,
Aye.
but it's a little greasy for me.
What?
Got all on my beard, and I have a house guest now.
Everything gets in your beard.
Well,
Especially
Yeah,
with
Remember
a lot
that
of your enemies.
sausage you had last time we had class?
but it came out pretty easily. But I still finding grease.
You bathe every once in a while. Clean that beard. Jeez.
Jesus.
I don't know. If we don't have I don't know.
Gods.
I need a creature. Raven Queen. I don't know,